Within the expansive domain of the automotive sector, which exalts excellence and innovation, there are vehicles that fail to meet anticipated standards. Certain automobiles fail to satisfy the expectations of consumers for state-of-the-art performance, exceptional comfort, and innovative technology, earning them a spot on the list of the 5 worst new cars currently available for purchase. Although these automobiles may have appealing price ranges or distinctive attributes, they have received censure from consumers, critics, and industry authorities for a multitude of motives. All of these automobiles serve as a cautionary example of the possible drawbacks that can arise in the highly competitive automotive industry, ranging from mediocre performance and build quality to obsolete aesthetics and unpleasant driving experiences. Although the causes for their deficiencies may differ, they share a fundamental characteristic and inability to fulfill the commitments of dependability, security, and overall contentment that contemporary automobile purchasers anticipate. These vehicles serve as poignant reminders that superiority over rivals does not equate to a lack of refinement, dubious engineering decisions, or just plain outperforming the competition. This investigation will examine the 5 most unsatisfactory newly released automobiles, scrutinizing the distinct deficiencies of each model. By doing so, we shall illuminate the domains in which they are deficient and provide valuable insights that can be applied by manufacturers and consumers equally. By undertaking this assessment, we shall acquire a more profound comprehension of the obstacles confronting the automotive sector and the significance of exercising well-informed judgment in the process of procuring a novel automobile. In order to further examine the concerns associated with each of these vehicles. 1. Fiat 500 liters. The Fiat 500 liters, a successor to the cherished Fiat 500, aimed to combine the renowned allure of its compact sibling with enhanced practicality. Nonetheless, it has failed to meet anticipated outcomes, eliciting censure for a number of significant deficiencies. Primarily, one can observe its subpar performance, which is especially conspicuous in its base engine iteration. The 500 liters exhibits inadequate power generation for challenging highway maneuvers such as merging and overtaking, which diminishes its ability to instill confidence in such situations. These problems are exacerbated by the vehicle's dual-clutch automatic transmission, which has a history of dependability issues. A significant number of motorists have documented instances of abrupt gear changes and untimely malfunctions, which diminish the overall driving experience and give rise to concerns regarding the durability of the system over time. Moreover, the 500 liters cabin is unimpressive, as inconsistent build quality and substandard materials contribute to the perception of inferior quality. The prominence of low-quality plastics undermines the perception of exceptional artistry that consumers may anticipate from a vehicle in this price range. In general, although the Fiat 500 liters provides practicality and unique aesthetics, its interior quality, performance, and transmission dependability are unsatisfactory, placing it among the top 5 worst new cars available for purchase. 2. Nissan Versa Sedan. Notwithstanding its attractive base price and noteworthy fuel economy, the Nissan Versa Sedan has been subject to censure for a multitude of shortcomings that diminish its overall attractiveness. Primarily, it exhibits subpar driving dynamics that do not instill a sense of assurance when operating the vehicle. Adversaries have observed a lack of potency and inadequate maneuverability, which diminish the level of engagement and pleasure derived from the driving encounter, especially when confronted with challenging circumstances like highway merging and passing. Additionally, the Versa Sedan is lacking in terms of interior quality, as numerous critics have noted the use of substandard materials throughout the compartment. The prevalence of rigid polymers within the cabin diminishes the vehicle's overall comfort and aesthetic appeal and contributes to the perception of impeccability. In addition, there are numerous complaints from passengers regarding the lack of comfort and fatigue during extended journeys. In addition, safety-conscious consumers may be concerned by the conspicuous absence of safety features in the Versa Sedan's base model. The notable absence of contemporary driver assistance features, which have progressively become customary in the subcompact sedan segment, may pose a risk to both occupant safety and the competitiveness of the vehicle. 3. Mitsubishi Mirage. The Mitsubishi Mirage, despite being marketed as an economical and fuel-efficient option, encounters censure due to its subpar performance and subpar interior craftsmanship, both of which diminish its overall attractiveness. The Mirage's modest powertrain exhibits difficulties in providing sufficient output, leading to a sluggish acceleration and rendering highway travel and passing maneuvers laborious rather than uncomplicated experiences. The Mirage's interior quality is a conspicuous deficiency, as critics consistently highlight the prevalence of low-quality materials and the absence of sophistication throughout the compartment. The preponderance of rigid polymers within the vehicle's cabin contributes to a perception of diminished quality and diminishes the vehicle's overall comfort and aesthetic appeal. In addition, modern criteria consider the infotainment system of the Mirage to be antiquated, as it fails to deliver the anticipated features and efficacy of a contender in the subcompact automobile segment. The appeal of this vehicle is further diminished by its limited standard features, which may leave purchasers desiring contemporary conveniences and technologies that are becoming more prevalent in vehicles of this category. In general, the Mitsubishi Mirage is positioned among the top 5 least desirable new vehicles available for purchase due to its performance, interior quality, and feature deficiencies, which diminish its competitiveness in the subcompact car segment despite its affordability and fuel efficiency. 4. Smart Fortwo. The Smart Fortwo, which is widely recognized for its compact dimensions and remarkable maneuverability in urban environments, fails to meet anticipated standards in a number of critical aspects, thereby diminishing its overall attractiveness. Although its small size renders it well-suited for maneuvering through congested urban thoroughfares, its deficiencies become conspicuous beyond urban settings. The harsh ride quality of the Smart Fortwo has been consistently identified by critics as a notable disadvantage, especially when driving over rough pavement or irregular road surfaces. This unease may intensify over extended periods of travel, when the absence of sophistication becomes more conspicuous. The Fortwo exhibits subpar acceleration, especially when utilizing its base engine variant. Due to the vehicle's moderate power production, merging on the highways and executing passing maneuvers are difficult and at times nerve-wracking processes. In addition, the jerky shifts and sluggish response times of the automated manual transmission further diminish the driving experience. An additional issue pertains to the interior space of the Fortwo, which features restricted cargo capacity and confined seating arrangements. Although its compact dimensions may be beneficial in densely populated urban regions, they may be impracticable for day-to-day operations when compared to larger subcompact automobiles that provide more capacious cabins and greater adaptability. In general, the Smart Fortwo is criticized for its lack of comfort in the cabin, performance, and interior space, which diminishes its desirability and places it among the top 5 worst new cars available for purchase. 5. Chevrolet Trax. Notwithstanding its good faith to offer adaptability and affordability, the Chevrolet Trax fails to meet anticipated standards in a number of critical aspects, thereby impeding its competitiveness within the subcompact SUV market. The base model in particular has been criticized for its feeble engine, which fails to provide sufficient acceleration, especially when driving on the highway or performing passing maneuvers. The lack of power significantly detracts from the overall driving experience and potentially leaves passengers desiring a more dynamic performance. The Trax's interior quality has also been a subject of criticism, as critics have noted the overuse of inexpensive materials and uninspiring design throughout the space. The prevalence of rigid plastics diminishes the vehicle's perceived quality and potentially contributes to an unattractive visual appearance. Additionally, the Trax's cramped rear seats diminish the convenience of passengers during lengthy journeys. The vehicle's attractiveness is further diminished by the antiquated infotainment system, which lacks contemporary functionalities and a user-friendly interface that are present in competing models. In general, although the Chevrolet Trax does provide a certain level of adaptability and affordability, its deficiencies in engine efficiency, interior craftsmanship, and technological features rank it among the 5 least desirable new vehicles currently available for purchase. In essence, although these automobiles may present appealing price ranges and specific attributes, the performance, interior craftsmanship, and overall sophistication are frequently compromised. Priorities and investigations should be meticulously evaluated by prospective purchasers to ensure that any concessions made are in accordance with their requirements and anticipations. In essence, while these vehicles may offer appealing price points and specific attributes, they frequently fall short in terms of performance, interior craftsmanship, and overall sophistication. Prospective buyers should carefully evaluate their priorities and conduct thorough research to ensure that any compromises align with their needs and expectations. This investigation has shed light on the deficiencies of each of these vehicles, illuminating the areas in which they are lacking and providing valuable insights for manufacturers and consumers alike. By examining these shortcomings, we gain a deeper understanding of the challenges facing the automotive industry and the importance of exercising informed judgment when purchasing a new vehicle. In conclusion, while the automotive market is vast and diverse, not all vehicles are created equal. Each model has its strengths and weaknesses, and it is crucial for consumers to carefully consider their priorities and conduct thorough research before making a purchase. By doing so, they can ensure that they find a vehicle that meets their needs and expectations, rather than falling victim to the pitfalls of the top 5 worst new cars on sale. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more captivating content on our YouTube channel.